Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Aries friends and friends of Aries. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is going to be a reading here for January, all of January 2024. So this is the start of a brand new year. And thank God. I don't know. Definitely ready to leave this year behind myself. Maybe you are feeling the same. Let's see. So Spirit, what do we have here for Aries? Spirit animal energy wise. I'm going to go ahead and just get started shuffling for this, and I've got my Starseed Oracle and Blue Angel Oracle decks as well that I have pulled cards on already, and I'll talk to you about what came through there, and then we'll talk about what came through your meditation as well. So my Blue Angel Oracle I did receive from a wonderful subscriber of mine. Thank you so much, Mama Dragon. I truly appreciate it. It's one of my favorite, it is my favorite Oracle deck. The artwork on it is truly beautiful, and the messages that come through are just as wonderful. So let's get right on into it. You guys have Goose, Inner Knowing. I like the connection that this has to one of the Oracle cards here. I'll talk about it. So you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Excuse me. You're a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Definitely feeling Mercury in the microwave, you guys. So pardon me, or thank you for your patience as I stumble through my words a little bit. Do some of this, okay? I am a Gemini Sun, Virgo Rising, Virgo Moon, so I get bitch slapped when Mercury goes into retrograde, being my ruling planet for my heavy three, okay? Top three signs there. But we're going to get through this, all right? The message is still coming through. I just am having a difficult time sometimes getting my words out. Anywho, so you guys have starbathing here. This is the Starseed Oracle. Starbathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. So this card talks about you guys are going through, may go through an activation of your light body right now is what you're experiencing. It talks about like an encouragement if you're feeling a need to go travel somewhere. So a starseed individual that is here to help work with the crystalline structure of the earth. It talks about like you're either here to help do that in your hometown, or you may feel called to travel somewhere. So that's what I liked about the Goose coming through here is you're a brave traveler. Of course you are. If you are feeling encouraged to travel somewhere right now, listen to that. If it's feasible, if it's possible, I mean, anything is possible through manifestation, but I feel like if this is something that you are meant to do, it will become possible. But just heed the call. If you're feeling the need to travel somewhere, I feel like there's a reason for that. There's a need to help activate the crystalline structure of the earth there in order for divine cosmic energy to start coming through, to heal you and to heal the earth as well. And I do want to read, actually, there was a mantra that they had in this book. I want to just read this out to you for you to have for meditations in this period. So I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me. And as they do, may it heal the earth too. So, yes, wonderful, you guys. None of us have like a light mission. It's all light. It's all a light mission. It may feel difficult, you know, when we're working with our purpose here. I'm just feeling encouraged to listen to whatever inner knowing is what the Goose is saying too. Listen to what your inner knowing is saying. If there's a need to travel somewhere right now, just trust that, okay? You don't even have to do anything specifically in going. Just being there, if this is who you are, one of these individuals, you are activating something just by existing, okay? So the other oracle we have here with the Blue Angel is Choice. And I love the artwork on these. They're so pretty. So Choice here talks about many truths. It talks about this idea of, am I going to make the right choice? Am I going to make the wrong choice? So it's asking you to step away from right or wrong choice, because that doesn't really exist. What it is encouraging you to do is to follow what makes your heart happy. Like that is the correct choice, okay? There are many different ways to get to where it is we're meant to be going. And that's something I've struggled with in my life, honestly. It's a perfectionist, like, trauma for sure. Maybe struggle with that as well. This idea of a right or wrong choice. I need to make the right choice. having faith that you are making the choices that are leading you to where you're designed to be, or the experience you're designed to have. Because whatever your mission is, part of your mission here is being a human and experiencing life. Even if you have a grand mission as well, part of that mission is learning how to be human and experiencing what life is all about. And a big part of life is that there really aren't any right or wrong choices. Like, there are definitely choices you could be making that aren't healthy for you, for sure. If you want to start looking at it that way, healthy or unhealthy choices. But this is just talking about what it said in the book was asking the question is as important as receiving the answer. And I really, really like that. Are you asking the right question is what I'm getting from that. Back to what I was saying. I've been working on that myself personally, changing from right or wrong to just becoming more curious about, why am I making these decisions? What is my heart saying? What am I being led to do? Okay. Maybe that will be helpful for you in this period, but you're being encouraged to just kind of like relax a little bit. Okay. So in meditation, what I saw was, I don't know I think it's the alchemical symbol. I don't know what kind of symbol it is, but I just had a friend show it to me. It's a symbol for money. It's like it's a U, an upside down U, and then there's a line right through the center. Money is what was coming through. Something about this expansion financially, okay? That's all that came through in connecting to your energy. You guys may be focused on growing that right now, that abundance. Maybe you're struggling with that abundance. I did kind of get like this, why isn't this growing? You know, maybe you started a business and you're just struggling to see growth with it. Let's dive into that. Let's see what's going on. Okay. There's something. Don't worry, you are blessed. There may be a blessed, never stressed. There may be an over connection to the outcome of that. Like, your anxiety surrounding that may be impeding abundance from moving through, is how I feel. Try to relax, okay? I know that like finances, depending on where you are, what's going on, like, that's easy enough for me to say, right? Well, I am human too, you know, that's been a part of my experience as well. And I do understand, and it is a lot easier said than done. And at the same time, there's a lot of truth in it. When you find yourself in those crunchy, energetic places, it's not helping to stress about that. And like I said, I know it's easier said than done. Try to just come back to center here, okay? Hanged Man came through. Well, there's Hanged Man. Surrender is what is coming through as far as that goes for me. Try to surrender, you guys, and see what happens. Like, when I'm in those places where I'm like, okay, I literally throw my hands up. I surrender. Okay, I get it. Like, just surrender. Let God, universe, whatever your conception of higher power is, let that take over, because it's trying to. Listen to what's going on with your intuition, not your anxiety, okay? If you're feeling it in your upper chest or arms, that's anxiety, okay? Something in your gut, or even possibly a thought, because my intuition comes in through thoughts. I do have gut responses, but messages come through as thoughts for me. Try to calm, okay? Try to calm so that you can find that center again. And you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for your love and support as well. If you are resonating with anything in this message, or just enjoying the content I'm making here, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'd love to hear about what is or isn't resonating. Please be kind, you know, as always. That is a requirement. Subscribe if you haven't already. Those are fantastic ways to support me and the growth of this channel, and that is absolutely my goal here. So thank you guys for supporting me in that way. I truly appreciate it. I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description. If you do feel called to tip or donate directly, I will accept that, and thank you very much. It's not mandatory, but I do appreciate it. And those that have, thank you. It is truly helpful. I also take personal readings. So if you want to check that out, link is a pinned comment in the comments, where comments are found. Also in the description. Okay? I love you guys. So let's see what we have here for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Nine of Wands. So okay, you guys are tired. I feel like primarily with this financial component, whether it is money coming in or money going out, just this relationship that you have, the peace that comes with having finances in order, whatever. Nine of Wands here is the wounded warrior. They are tired from fighting the good fight. You're being asked to continue to protect what it is that you're building. Being in the hope section here, that's what I'm feeling like you guys are tired. You're tired. You're tired. You're feeling like you've been fighting something for quite some time, and you probably have. You've been working diligently to protect whatever it is that you have or what it is that you're building, and you're hoping to see success from that soon. And I feel like you will. There is a need to have faith, though. There is a need to let go of some control. Whatever that attitude towards, is this the right choice? Is this the wrong choice that's coming through here? You're being asked to surrender that a bit, okay? That's your ego. That's your anxiety. That's fear that's taking over. The universe is conspiring to work in your favor. Always, always, always. Find a way to know that, okay? Inner knowing, like the goose, you silly goose. You can do this, okay. Aries, what do we have for Aries here? Please consider it. And check out your rising moon and Venus if you'd like. Hanged Man comes through here again. There's a large note of surrender that's coming through. Will serve you greatly, okay? And like let go of the pressure too. I just feel like you're carrying more than you need to carry. You're feeling like this is like everything is on you. And while that may be true to a certain extent, I do also feel this extension of like you're broadening the story on that. You're owning it too much. Maybe there is assistance available through friends, family, support that you're not allowing in because nope, like I'm the one who has to take care of this, or I don't know. It's a very like maybe started out as a noble energy, but it's a very ego energy. It's trying to protect you, but it's not. Whoever that's for, okay? Anyway, check out your rising moon and Venus if you'd like. And this is a general message, everybody. So if this does resonate with you, please allow that to resonate with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. It is normal for not every component to be a message for you. This is a general reading, and I'm reading for lots of people. So take what's yours, leave what isn't yours. Please don't try to make something fit if it doesn't. It's okay if it's just not your reading. If this isn't resonating with you here, feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus. I tend to find, especially as I get older, Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon Rising, my Virgo tends to apply to me about the same, I guess. Sometimes Gemini, sometimes Virgo, but sometimes Gemini is just not the message for me, and that could be your situation as well. Listen to your inner knowing, okay? This is a relationship, all right, not a dictation. All right, love you, love you. So, Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Knight of Wands. So I feel like this is your fear aversion. There is a nervousness surrounding moving forward in something or something that's coming quickly. This is putting thought into action. It's moving towards goals quickly. I'm getting this energy of like, am I making the right choice? Am I making the wrong choice again? The wrong choice, the only wrong choice is not making a choice. And getting stuck in anxiety and not making a choice, that does end up like hurting you, okay? Because you're not participating in the design here, holding up your end of the bargain as far as manifestation goes. Like Choice is saying, it's not about the right or wrong decision, okay? It's about what is your heart saying? Following what your heart is saying, that's the right choice. Always, always, always. And trusting that, okay? All right, so let's move forward here. Your general energy is where we're starting. We've got Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. Nine of Cups here, Hierophant. I feel really good about this already, you guys. So Nine of Cups is wish granted by the universe. This is your personal satisfaction or abundance, like getting ready for a feast. They're jumping out of this treasure chest here. They just found this treasure chest, okay? Sailing the seas. I feel like something that you've been working towards, like this Nine of Wands is talking about, you've been fighting the good fight, that is coming to fruition. That is what's coming through in the general energy. There is still a need, though, you guys, to adjust how you're approaching these decisions that you're making, the way that you're viewing that. The Hierophant here talks about tradition, morals, initiation into higher spiritual practices or knowledge. Could be organized religion as well. I'm getting, I'm going to pull clarification on these, but I'm getting tradition, like the way that you're doing things, the way that you've always been doing things, is what's being highlighted here. This is a Taurus energy as well. So I feel like it's connecting to the star bathing here. Back to the earth here as you're activating the crystalline structure is what that's pulling through. That's a higher spiritual practice, initiation. So I feel like what I'm hearing is holding up your end of the bargain. If this is you, if you're one of the star seeds that's here to do this, if you're feeling a call to travel somewhere, just listen to that is what I'm getting. Like, it's not even really paying a price, but kind of. It's like you're going on vacation, maybe you have to work a little bit. I see a timeshare, like the timeshare companies, they'll bring you over like, okay, you get a free weekend here, or free lobster dinner or something, but you have to sit through this hour-long presentation. So you're being asked to sit through the hour-long presentation, and then there's some abundance, some wonderful things coming through here. Let's get some clarification here on the general, please, Spirit. The Chariot. Wonderful. So twofold here. Absolutely positive forward movement, but travel. travel. So travel's being highlighted in 4 of these cards now. Well, 3 of them. The silly goose here, your inner knowing, you are a brave traveler. If you're feeling called to travel right now, do it, you guys. Do it to it. And for some of you, I'm feeling like if it's an issue of money or the logistics of doing that, surrendering, the Hanged Man that came through there, surrender to the idea that the universe is here to conspire in your favor as well. If this is something that you're feeling called to do and you're meant to do, believe that it will happen. You may not literally have the finances or the ability to do whatever the logistics are. Don't focus on what's in front of you, because that's not good evidence on what is coming. If you're constantly responding to the way that life is in front of you, you're in a trap. We're working on manifesting. That's why we're here. The way that life is going in front of us right now is the result of what's been manifested previously. So we're needing to pull something from the future, okay? Or from another dimension, really another reality, not even the future, because time is not, that's not what we're talking about. Needing to focus on the thoughts presently. Let's say it's travel. You're traveling. You need to have the emotions, excited emotions, feeling happy about wherever it's going. Maybe it's somewhere you've been before, or it's a dream place to go. Picture how happy you are being there. Not going to be, because that's the issue with time there in manifestation. You're picturing it as if it is here right now, even if your current reality is not reflecting that. That's the trap. That's what I'm saying. If you're manifesting based on what's going on in front of you, you're doing it wrong. So focusing on the thought as if it's already here. I'm happy that I'm in this location. I am so excited that I'm here right now. Visualize that in meditation practices. Expressing gratitude for having that, being in that position. Experiencing it as if it's happening right now. That is how we manifest. I guarantee you, start doing that wherever it is that you're meant to go or want to go. Things will align. Surrendering, that's your process of surrendering. It's not your job to figure out the details of everything. And if that's what you're focusing on, is the nitty-gritty details of how is this going to work, you're taking the job of the universe, of God, the forces that are in charge of putting all those intricacies together. You aren't that powerful, okay? None of us are. So stop trying to own that component of life or manifestation, if that's you. Maybe that's where you're getting caught up in this right or wrong decision. Well, how do I make the decision to make this happen to me? Focus on where you want to go, okay? Focus on the thought, focus on how that feels, focus on it being here now, experience it as if it's here now, and be grateful for that. And you will have it, okay? varying time frames on when that will shift in your reality, because things do take time to change in this reality. But depending on your dedication to that focus, like, that's kind of what's going to dictate that. Okay. What I'm feeling is like wherever it is you're traveling or where you're needing to go, when you start manifesting that as if it's already here, something's going to come forward that you'll have. Money will come through. A friend is going to offer, somebody will come through. Like, trust me, these things are really bizarre when you try to sit down and focus on how in the hell it's happening. Don't worry about how it's happening. Just believe that it happens, because it does. But not if, what I'm getting is that miracles happen when you believe. The Mariah Carey and what's her name? Whitney Houston song on Prince of Egypt. Believe, you guys. This is possible for you. And if you're being called to do that, believe that too. Like, you're not having a message from the universe, from God, to be miserable because it's not possible. Okay. Any other information here for Aries on the general? Get off my soapbox there. I just want to help you with your manifestations. Okay, you guys? We can get lost. I know I have, certainly, like, varying degrees of dedication or belief even to that. But sure as shit, it never fails. When I get back into alignment and focus on it properly, it happens every single time. Like magic, because it is magic. Embrace, find peace with your current state of being. So this is the surrender component that's coming through here. You're being asked to surrender to the what's going on, okay? What you're being asked to do, what you're being asked to move through. I'm just feeling like you're fighting a natural flow to something. This may not apply to everybody, whoever this is for. Try surrendering, okay? Literally throw your hands up and say, I surrender. It helps me. I don't know. And I go through this process too. I'm human too, you guys. So this is your good news. Oh, I love this. 6 of Wands and 6 of Swords. So 2 6s together, I do feel like is like success. You're on the right track. 6 of Wands here is success, celebration, homecoming. Maybe you are heading back to your hometown. Maybe that's the travel that needs to happen. 6 of Swords here talks about transitioning from choppy waters to more peaceful places, okay? Help arriving at exactly the right time. What? That's what I feel like I'm talking about in that manifestation. Experience it as if it's already here, like I said, and help will arrive. Help will arrive at exactly the right time. And be grateful when it does. But yeah, 2 6s, I love that. Let's get some clarification here on the good stuff. Okay. We got a few. First of all, Aeon here at the bottom of the deck. This is a highly spiritual card. Connection spiritually. Initiation through silence tends to come through on that card for me. So what I'm getting from that is your surrender again. Okay. Quiet the mind. And you can't quiet the mind, but choosing where to place your focus on the thoughts that are coming up. Your brain is just spitfire, throwing ideas out, okay? Hoping that you will take one of them and manifest it. You are the one who's in charge of placing your focus on which thought you want in order to dictate the manifestation. So that's what I'm getting through the initiation through silence is like quieting the anxiety, okay? So that you can get back to a place of realizing that you are in charge. You got Death that came through here, 8 of Discs, and Queen of Swords. So the Death component here, I feel like this is the change transformation. You're being asked to shift the way that you are working with your manifestation, okay? Allow this to change. You're being called to have this change. When we avoid death, the Tower tends to come through. So I would suggest to just work on changing that, you guys. Work on not listening to the anxiety. And I know this is easier said than done, but at some point also, there's a point where you just got to do it. Okay, you just got to start doing it until it starts to become a muscle that is better trained for you or stronger for you to work on. That's the secret. There's not somebody that's going to come through and like bless you with all of this stuff to happen for you. You have to do the work. And that's what Eight of Discs, Eight of Pentacles talks about. It's the everyday work that we do. It's putting passion into your work. It's hard work though too, but this talks of prudence is the word that's at the bottom here. Be diligent about this. Put in a little bit of work every day to make the changes that you're looking to make. This isn't something that's going to change overnight, having better control over your focus of thoughts or the way that you're manifesting. But because it's not going to happen overnight either, you need to start making small changes every day to work towards that. And that is your choice. Back to choice here. Not right or wrong choices, but that is is that a healthy or unhealthy choice? It is absolutely healthy for you guys to work on yourselves. And I can guarantee you too, your heart is asking you to make those changes too. It's all part of the same vehicle. So Queen of Swords here talks about truth. The component of this one especially, she's like, remove this mask here. You're being encouraged to remove your mask, which to me is the ego. Stop listening to the ego, okay? It's trying to keep you safe, but it's not. If this is you that it's talking about, you're in a position of stress, anxiety, and that's what your ego's doing, okay? It's putting you in this place where you're panicking and making decisions from a place of panic instead of a place of intention, a focused intention. So yeah, you're being asked to like uncover the true you underneath, which is a badass, you guys, is a divine being. Remember that. And if you've forgotten, start remembering that inner knowing. Back to the goose here, okay? Loyal friends are always with you as a component that was coming through. If you need to be reminded of how awesome you are, check in with your tribe, okay? Whether that's friends, a church group, whatever. If you need to be bolstered right now, which it sounds like some of you do, go connect with those people who help you do that. That is a healthy choice to make, okay? It's okay to say, I need attention in this way. The way that we ask for things really determines whether it's like toxic or healthy behavior. We need attention, we need connection, we need love. These are all things that we need. So it's okay to ask for those. So this is your hidden influences and then obstacles, what's coming through. 6 of Cups here for your hidden influence, and then 7 of Cups for the obstacle. So 6 of Cups here, this talks about inner child. It's like the inner child card, your younger self and your older self. Happy memories. So for some of you, I'm feeling like this may be a nostalgic time. The hidden influences is whatever is driving this message forward or preventing it from moving forward. So I feel like some of you may be stuck in the past, like pining for a better day is kind of what's coming through there. It's okay to have things come up, to have memories come up. That's going to happen, like with the heart, whether there were better times in the past or whatever's going on. Maybe you feel like high school was like your, the best days of your life or whatever. And things just, you're constantly reminiscing about that. The encouragement on that is to stop doing that. It's okay to appreciate what was happening in the past. But if you're constantly going back and saying like that, those were the best, then that is what you're manifesting. That is what is being reflected in your present reality here. Changing that narrative to, because this is attached to your future self as well, changing that narrative to like the best days are always here. I'm always finding better days. That's a good one. Yeah. It's okay to appreciate what's happened in the past, but also have an appreciation that you're still here on this earth and you deserve to have joy and abundance and that sort of thing come through. So stop projecting that the past was the best that you're going to get, because that's the truth that you're projecting. You're the one who's in charge of that truth, as well as, there's not a right or wrong choice here. You get to choose what you're manifesting. Choose something that your heart is actually saying, okay? For others of you, there may be somebody coming from the past. That's kind of what I'm feeling, like your friends. Connect with your friend group to bolster your confidence. Remember how awesome you actually are. Friends from the past, okay? And then in the obstacle here, 7 of Cups, what I feel is this is like, it can be indecision, and that's kind of what I'm getting. The main point of this, along with choice here, You guys may be frozen. What was it that came through? The Nine of Wands. Like there's this over grip on protecting what I feel is like what little you have left is what is coming through. So whoever this is for, that's very challenging to step away, okay, from a mindset of lack, especially if things have shifted, transformed from your life, like death is asking of you. If you hang on to those things that have left, like I said, it's okay to have memories come up and even feel sad or miss certain things that have happened in the past. But if you have an over attachment to it and aren't allowing other things to come forward for you because of that, because you're afraid of continuing to lose things because things have left your life before, that makes it difficult for new things to come in. So the Buddha says, you can only lose that which you have an attachment to. If you don't have an attachment to something, and that's not saying like I don't care about anything, but it's that grip. If you don't have a death grip on things, then you can't ever truly lose anything. Things are constantly flowing. They're moving away and they're moving towards you. But what I'm feeling is that's your obstacle right now. You're having a hard time stepping away from that. And the indecision around, am I making the right choice? Am I making the wrong choice? Because of maybe what you feel like you've lost in the past. And the reason I feel tentative about saying lose or lost, because it's not that you're losing something. Whether it's somebody who's passed, a relationship that's ended, a job that's ended, whatever, you're not losing something unless that's the way that you view it. It is changing and it is transitioning. It is flowing, okay? Energy can't be created or destroyed. You still have an experience that you had with it. Focusing on it being a loss is the primary issue, okay, with manifesting. If you're focusing on something being a loss, that is what you're projecting in this current reality as well. So you're being encouraged to, because this is like a dream state as well. Like you're lost or you're stuck in this dream state of all of these good and bad things that have happened to you throughout your life, and you're scared to make a decision to move forward. Be brave, Aries. You have to be brave. Like I said, there are some things that it comes down to you need to just do it. And that's not like a harsh statement. It is meant to be encouragement. Remember how brave you are. You're the warrior of the deck, or of the zodiac, excuse me. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Focus on that, you guys. You're blessed. Maybe you've forgotten. And if you need to connect with your friends on that, like I said, or just listen to what Spirit is saying here, what I am saying from a personal level, you guys, you're blessed. You need to know that. Your inner knowing is telling you that. Your anxiety may be telling you something different. So getting to a point of differentiating between the voices that are going on here, because you're not your body, you're not your brain, you're not your thoughts, you're not your emotions even. This is a specific experience. So starting to separate from that, it's okay to experience this too as a human, but don't let this make the decisions for you. Okay? We get some more information here on the Six of Cups, please, Spirit. The Ten of Swords. Okay. So Ten of Swords here is ruin is the way that they put this. This is all pain, no gain. All right. What I'm getting from that, if this is you, the Six of Cups is what was coming through there. So this over pining for the past, right? There is a request to bring that into a healthier balance, because all that's there in the past, if there's something that's hurting, all that's there is pain. So the Ten of Swords talks about leaving the disastrous morass is actually what comes through on this one in this deck specifically. There's nothing there for you guys but pain. And we can get addicted to that pain if we stay there too long. The request is to leave. There's nothing here for you. In that way, it's simple, right? It's time to start over again. But if you're clinging to that, what ends up happening is you can become addicted to the pain that that's providing. Maybe there's a story, like a sob story, that you're telling somebody or everybody It may be pushing people away, and it probably is if this is something that you're stuck in, if this is you that it applies to. So the request is to move through that so that you can release this pain. This is only hurting you. If you continue to stay in the disastrous morass, that is all that's waiting for you too, is more 10 of Swords. So you're being asked to release the story. Like, be brave and travel, my brave traveler. You guys can do this. I know that it is scary, but you can do this. 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. That's what you had here, okay? Happy memories. So it's like just driving it home. There's something that you are attached to in the past. Let the present bring you as much, if not more, joy than the past has already brought you. That reality exists too. Believe it, okay? Believe it. All right. We get some clarification on the 7 of Cups here, please, Spirit. The Aeon. So this higher spiritual calling, if this is you needing to travel to activate the crystalline structure, like I said, but initiation through silence is what comes through there. Your obstacle with the 7 of Cups, it's that indecision. Am I making the right choice? Like you're afraid to move forward because of the connection of pain you have to your past. The silence component is the anxiety, okay? So we're learning how to quiet that anxiety. If it's something that you need to go get professional help, please go get professional help. If you don't have access to that, start getting that knowledge yourself. We live in, this is 2024 now, we're moving into, you guys can Google anything, okay? Unless you live in North Korea. And you're not watching this if you live in North Korea. So Google, how do I deal with my anxiety? You have to start making these decisions, these healthy choices, to move yourself to where you want to go. Nobody is going to move you for you. That is the blessing and the curse of being human. But there's power in that. And that's actually what was at the bottom of the deck here, 4 of Discs, power. There's power in that. You are in charge of that, okay? Just as you have maybe, if this is you, fallen into the state of being stuck in the disastrous morass, you can get yourself out of there too. That's powerful, you guys. So you're being asked to stop listening to your anxiety, all right? And move forward with what your heart is saying. We get some more information here, please. For Aries, dedication. Stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reap success. So I'm led back to like the 8 of Discs was talking about here. Making those small, dedicated, concerted, concentrated decisions, efforts every single day to move you towards your goal. Things aren't just going to happen overnight. That anxiety getting better is not going to just happen overnight. But the things you can start doing on a daily basis are meditating, right? Get on YouTube, put on tones for anxiety or guided meditation for anxiety. Calm is a wonderful app that has meditation. And there's many different meditation apps. I know personally, I can say I avoided meditation for a long time. And even though people are like, meditation, like it's all around you. I know it's all around you too, especially if you've been listening to my readings. That is a big message that comes through. And it, like, part of the reason why I ignored it was fear over sensations that I felt, not something I had to go through personally, but it also was like, my ego is screaming, I need the solution to this pain. I need the solution to this pain. And someone's going, well, you need to meditate. That's the solution. And then subconsciously I'm going, well, that's like too simple of a solution. You know, a lot of the times we make it a lot harder ourselves, you guys. Like we're looking for these complex solutions to things that don't need to be that complex. Not that the issues you're experiencing aren't complex, because of course they are, you're a human being. But at the same time, a lot of them are pretty simple. Because a lot of them come from a disconnection. You're disconnected from yourself. You're disconnected from the earth. You're disconnected from your spiritual walk. You're disconnected from a family unit, community. You know what I'm saying? You're disconnected from nutrients. Our ego does not like to accept that some things are pretty simple as an answer, okay? We want to be coddled sometimes. And that may be you. Maybe you're finding some friction as I'm delivering that message there. If that's the case, take a breath, you know, and try to calm through that and see if that does apply to you, because this isn't an attack. It's not meant to be a judgment. It's meant to be helpful. If this is your situation, I want you to find success. I want you to find the abundance and healing that you deserve, not to be stuck in this Ten of Swords garbage. Because yeah, you guys. So this is the outcome, where this leads. Magician and Knight of Pentacles is what comes through here. So I feel like I'm going to pull another card for both of these. I've been reading this as a diverted path for the signs. So can we get some more information here on the Magician? Magician talks about manifesting, like I was talking about earlier here. They are the master manifester. And what it says is that you have everything that you need already to manifest. So the cards that came through here are Knight of Wands and Five of Discs, worry. So Knight of Wands here is the King of Wands in the standard deck. This is a leader. There's somebody who moves forward with passionate energy. You're being asked to lead yourself, okay? Just like I was saying earlier. Go back and watch this if you have time. Getting to that place on how to manifest, okay? How to manifest properly. That's what you're being encouraged to do. This is your way out of the maze. This is your way out of the disastrous morass. You are leading yourself through that, though. But it requires you to plant your ass down, start meditating, start gaining control of your superpowers, which is your ability to manifest. The Five of Discs here, worry, the anxiety that we're talking about here. This is letting yourself in or out from the cold, abandonment, health issues, financial issues. It's talking about those, but it's also saying you can let yourself out of that moment, okay? You can get out of that with the right kind of passion. Listen to your heart, and you can manifest the way through. So the other path here with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is putting diligent work towards something, putting pragmatic work to see the results, expansion. I'm kind of feeling like it's a stalemate because the Lovers came through here. It's like you are ready to expand here, but it requires you to change some things. And so one path is you get it figured out. You start working on making those small steps every day to start manifesting in the way that you actually want. The other one here is being in a standstill. The Knight of Pentacles is the only one that doesn't have movement. There's a request to start moving. So like you're stuck. The Lovers here talks about being at a crossroads. You need to make a decision to move. Move, Aries. You gotta move out the way. We get some more clarification here on the outcome. Realignment, shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity for that direction with the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Other direction here with the Magician, please, Spirit. Oh. Recognition, admiration for your hard work is coming. Yes, you guys, that's the path you want, all right? That's the path you want. And this other one, even if you are still stuck here, you don't start making this decision to make these small changes, there's always going to be an opportunity to make those changes. But the sooner that you start doing that, the sooner you can get out of the garbage, you guys. Climb on out of that dumpster fire. Because you deserve so much more. You deserve so much more. But a part of the deal is us owning that truth too. We don't just get showered with things. Like, we have to own that truth as well inside of us in order for that to be reflected around us. Start making the changes, you guys. All right. I love you so much, Aries, and please have a wonderful start to your year. I'll see you here soon for the weeklies and yearlies. All right. Bye.